Last week, the shocking news of Selene Tatsuki's termination broke the internet. The months leading up to this news showed all kinds of signs where things were looking bad for her career. From the management denying her all types of special things like holding events, canceling projects that she had paid for, and a lot more revealed once she came out as her past life account Dokibird. With Selene gone and Doki back in the mix, the rise of Doki, as you may already know, is one for the books of VTuber history. Hi, I'm Yui Tachibana, and I'm here to talk about how Dokibird stood up to the corporations, broke records, and became the new queen of indie VTubing. So, when it came out that Doki was being treated unfairly by the management at Niji Sanji English, the internet was in uproar. It was revealed she had thoughts of ending herself, that she had spent over $200,000 on projects that never got to happen due to how egotistical, narcissistic, and just outright evil that her management was. Selene was someone who, as I have said before, was selfless in her own right, and all of this could have been avoided right away if she didn't have inconsiderate freaks they call themselves managers. There could be an alternate universe out there where Selene could have been given all those things she had worked her butt off for the 2 years she had been in Niji Sanji, and could have even been as big as Suisei or Mori Calliope. But the path to where she wanted to go to had so many detours which had made her want to leave the company initially on good terms, and instead she was given the much feared termination letter, one that called her out like crazy. Selene was out and Doki was in. She wasted no time at all preparing for her comeback, and the Dragoons were ready to migrate to where she was now. The amount of support that Doki was getting proved so groundbreaking and so important that Selene's own mods unprivated an old live stream and linked the Dragoons to Doki's channel. Guys, her own mods, even they had enough of how Niji Sanji was treating their talent, so they went full rogue for this. Absolute chats praise them for what they did here, because the amount of incompetence and lack of common sense from these guys here is just insulting. We just wanted something, an apology, one that felt genuine, not just one after the fact, one that they might as well have used ChatGPT for. They had the guts to announce merch only a few hours after the drama was taking over the VTuber community, and people gave them the backlash they deserved. Oh, and another thing while we're at it, do not do this shit. You and your buddies out here faking these Discord DMs in an attempt to find out who may have said a word about Selene behind her back, looking for easy answers as to why Selene got terminated the way she did, only just adds fuel to the fire. You see one fall and go blame everybody else on the mountain. Guys, I don't know if you're stupid or if you're just plain ignorant as to how these things go down. No other VTuber deserves this. We're out here trying to end their careers when the career we should be ending is right in front of us. The big bad corporation, which yes, it is a common trope these days. It's one in the movies all the time. But this just happens to be real life. One that is unfortunate, but it's just straight facts. And I guess all that it takes is a Dokibird to realize just how broken corporations can be. You see video game companies screw over their customers all the time, streaming services treating us like we're nothing, and now VTuber companies who feel they can rob their own members of their hard-earned cash and events because they think they're God. And I say we need to get rid of this whole rotten system that gave us Doki. I'm calling for VTuber companies to be unionized one day. Let's make this happen. I'd love for all our beloved VTubers to be protected by policies that guarantee them fair pay, fair housing, and opportunities to not only grind to the top, but also become the mentors to new superstars that come into the VTubing scenes years from now. But until then, this entire league of drama went down, and we get to see the satisfaction of Dokibird standing up to the giants, defying all the people who was preying on her downfall, and breaking records along the way. Before the stream even started, she was on a constant waiting room of 5,000 people, and the subscribers were counting up by the 100,000 digits, from 100k to 200k to 300k, and now 470k subscribers at the time of recording this. The stream had broke records, becoming the second most watched stream of the day, reaching as far as 126,000 live viewers at the same time. Guys, there is just not enough words to describe how satisfying this was to witness. You can tell Doki was feeling all kinds of relief while streaming for the first time, free from the clutches of piss poor management. She was so ready to be herself, She was no longer gonna be brought down by narcissistic, heartless freaks who only care about the Benjamins. The support she was getting was so over expectations that she very quickly got to celebrate her monetization. Guys, this is a play button that she can actually keep and can't be stripped away from her, ever. On top of this, it's estimated that her comeback stream had generated $19,000 in super chats. If this is what's to come for Doki in the future, she has a bright one ahead of her. So what happens now to Niji Sanji? Well, they are still being the big bad corporation trope that I mentioned, as usual, having announced things like the delay of events to quote-unquote treat their members better. It's like too little too late. You almost made one of your members feel like life wasn't worth living, so it's just like, where was this when she needed you? But all's well that ends well for her. She is now free to do whatever the heck she likes, and time will tell if Niji Sanji is even able to recover from this. Unless some big fat radical shakeup comes to their management and they start treating their members right, nothing is gonna stop all these artists, all these producers, fan merch makers from boycotting the company until further notice. There's been so many of them that I have lost count, and they have my respect for what they are doing here. Let's see what happens from now on. Dokibird, welcome back to the VTuber landscape, and I wish you a bright future full of nothing but peace and happiness. Oh, and one more thing, that description she has, nothing can stop us at all. Quite the sweet callback to her original song on Niji Sanji, Fly High.
Nothing can stop me at all.
You goddamn right you are, and nothing will stop you later either. What do you think of this situation? Are you a subscriber to Doki? Where do you see her going from here? And do you think Niji Sanji will stick around or crumble? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. This is your Sunshine Yui Tachibana, signing out.